Chai FM, 101.9 megahertz of life.
The psychological warfare is something we've spoken about fairly often. It's not only about spreading fear, but it can also destroy trust. How do you attack trust and break down trust between two populations? What psychological techniques are used to create doubt, suspicion, and division? And is it possible to recognize when you are being targeted? To help us understand this psychological dimension, especially when it comes to the Israel-Iranian conflict, we're joined by Dr. Ron Schleifer. He's a senior lecturer at the School of Communications at Ariel University, specializing in psychological warfare. A very, very good morning to you. Hope you are well.
Thank you very much. Very well, and so is everyone else.
Good.
In Israel. In the Jewish world, slightly less so. And,
maybe because we have been the victims, and I hate using the word, but it's true. We've been victims of psychological warfare, an intense campaign for the last number of years, and it doesn't seem to be, abating. It's only getting worse, and from the results, it looks like it's been a successful campaign. Your thoughts?
Yes. Recently, I read a report is analyzing the Iranian psychological warfare. Turns out that some of the accounts which were operated in spreading rumors and false information, were opened 10 years ago. So we need to appreciate the methodology and the diligence of the Iranian regime. It is a serious campaign. It's all-encompassing, and it started very long ago. Mm-hmm. And of course, the idea is to give out the impression that it was something which somebody had a thought last night, and he already sent some sort of a message on his X account. But it's very far removed from that. This is a methodical, well-planned, and well-executed. And this is just one aspect of it. The other serious aspect is the spying project. Turns out that if everyone is connected to everyone, so why wouldn't the Iranian intelligence service contact Israelis? Either as under false identity, and ask them to just express their frustration against the government. And everybody is frustrated against any government. So take a can of spray and spray something, send me the picture, and you're immediately awarded $10,000. How about that?
Right.
Okay. So we have an enormous amount of such incidents, enormous, because I mean, it can go automatic. You don't need. Yeah, we used to see in the Cold War John le Carré's case officers and intelligence schools. You don't need that anymore. You don't need it. You just, send out the bot. It's phishing for you, addresses and contact details of people who are willing to make an easy buck. And then you go, and then the news opening the day after with a alarm said somebody sprayed and something in the high street, And how is it going to be? And people already, biting their fingernails, and commentators are saying how the government is so or otherwise, and it doesn't do anything to put down the social tension. And it's basically somebody who is handling 10,000 people through the internet and paying pennies. And I mean, consider how much it used to cost to train a spy and all that. It's a lifetime operation, and here you can do it in 5 minutes. So you have to have to adapt to the new situation and exploit it. And this is how things are done.
Has Israel and the United States, well, Western democracies, have they adapted and understood how this is working and countered it in a way that is meaningful at all?
This is a problem to the West, because from a very early age we're educated that to tell a lie is improper. And we feel guilty. I mean, we all lie to that extent. I mean, we have a headache and we're tired, and to an extent. But we feel bad about it, and this is considered part of our moral structure. In other cultures, this is not so. Saving face is the utmost social value. So lying is, comes out naturally. So you have to train in the West. You have to train people and get the manipulation muscle entrenched in them. In the East, is completely different. The attitude is completely different. The Islam, the Quran, actually compels you to lie and to manipulate in order to achieve your religious goal, which is the advancement of the Islamic rule all over the world.
So does that mean that, to a great extent, there are two completely different playing fields? Because one is based on a principle of honesty and integrity, and is shamed by a lie, and you're saying in certain areas lying is absolutely part of a strategy.
Look, lies have always been part of a strategy, and the West is not always righteous.
Of course not.
But this is not its initial reflex. This comes with the Judeo-Christian tradition, etc. The life in the desert are so harsh that in order to survive, you need to manipulate. And when Islam came to the world, he said, well, if Islam is the utmost, is the highest value of all, so anything is kosher to get to this state. And on top of that, in times of war, people are trained first to kill other human beings, and as an aside, they're trained to manipulate other human beings. And whoever gets there first has the upper hand. What's interesting, in every war in the West where a propaganda mechanism was set up, it was immediately dismantled after the war. And then when a new war came up, it had to be reconstructed from scratch. In the Middle East, as in other Eastern cultures, in the Soviet Union and later on in Russia, there is a succession. It's not the same way this communist ideology said that the ideology is above everything. So, and you can, I mean, this is no moral fault to manipulate towards getting communism to the top. And the Iran and Israel, I mean, the West and Israel in particular need to adapt to that.
Unfortunately, we do need to leave it there, Dr. Ron Schleifer. It is 6:56. It is so disturbing, but very, very interesting and important to have these conversations.